When I heard I might be bused to another school with a lot of blacks in it, I didn't want to go. I never spent a whole year with blacks before. Once I went to school with blacks for about 3 months. I knew that some blacks were mean, and I didn't want to get hit or anything like that. I thought there wouldn't be anybody I knew. When my mother said that the home school was old, I said I didn't want to go to an old broken down school. When I heard I was going to an integrated school, I didn't even know what that meant. Then I found out what it meant. Blacks and whites going to the same school right away. I didn't want to go. I had always gone to an all-white school before except once. That school, after a while, wasn't bad, but I didn't want to go to another school just like that. When I came to the class and I looked around and I saw a few people I knew. My first day at the school, I didn't really talk to anybody. I didn't think anybody would talk to me, and I think I would talk either. My first friendship came when I was seated in the back of the classroom. He was sitting in front of me. I think I was working when he started talking to me. Horace was my first friend, until I started talking to another boy named Alfred. Surprisingly enough, was my first friend, and surprisingly enough, both of them were blacks. But it turned out they were both good friends. I don't like being bussed, but since I had a couple of friends and I would have to go here anyway, I don't complain. All I knew was that my brother was taking a language, and I didn't think I was going to take one. But the first day in school, the Spanish teacher came. So when I came home, I asked my mother if I was taking a language, and she said yes. So every day was normal until we had a Christmas party. It was the most exciting part of this whole year. It started with a couple of movies, and before and after lunch we had tonic, potato chips, popcorn, and a few other things. We got to talk, run around, and play a lot of games. I also took a Latin test in December or January, but I don't know if I made it or not, because Judge Jarity had to make a decision on whether or not there would be a seventh grade in the Latin school. Our school had the score in February, but then couldn't tell us until the decision from Judge Jarity. Well, on May 10th at 6 o'clock, Judge W. Arthur Jarity made his decision to have a 7th grade in Latin school. So in a couple of days, I should know if I made it or not. I don't want to go to the homeschool again because I really don't like it. I don't like it because it looks cruddy, and I think the Latin school has a better inside than the homes. In March, we started going to the Franklin Park Zoo for 12 weeks. But really, I think we'll be going to the Franklin Park Zoo for 11 weeks and the Stoneham Zoo once. While my class has been going to the zoo, I've been learning a lot about animals, like their habitats, food, and a lot more. The zoo trips started in March, and I think they will end the second week of June. On April 6th, our cluster went to the Hale Reservation for a day. I had a good time. I went to a bear cave and I couldn't go in. I sampled dirt and went in the woods and also saw a lot of rocks that the Indians chipped at to make arrowheads. On May 20th, our class in 8th grade class are going to the Prudential Center in Boston. We're going to have lunch there and be able to go on the skywalk. I've been on it before, and you can see a lot of Boston. I'm really looking forward to this trip. I'm expecting to be going to the Latin school or a Catholic school, but I hope I don't have to come back to the home school. I want to go to the Latin school because it... Sorry.
No, take your time.
I think I got a good grade or a pretty good grade, and it's a good school. I think I'll be going to the Catholic school because I think I'm going to take the test to see if I can get in. But if I get in both Latin and Catholic, I'll go to Latin. I don't want to go back to the homes again because I really don't like it at all. I like it because I don't like it because it looks cruddy, and I think the Latin school has better insides than the homes.